Hello, my fellow YouTubers and those out there in the world at large. My name is Javinson Brown, and I'm from the Bahamas. I live in the Bahamas, New Providence, which is the capital. Um, Beautiful place for you that have never been here. You should take a trip. I'm surrounded by sea, a lot of sun, and a lot of beautiful people. Very hospitable to tourists and everyone around. I'm here. Thought that I would come on and speak about a subject that I'm real passionate about because I know that it is, uh, how should I say it? It is something that we all operate in and through without understanding a lot of times how the manifestations occur. I'm here to talk about the law of attraction, but not only the law of attraction, because I know there are a lot of videos about people speaking about the law of attraction, but I want to delve a little deeper into um, the way it works, how it works, how manifestations occur, because a lot of times we hear about, just think positive, and then we expect manifestations to occur like simultaneously overnight, and we don't see these manifestations happening. Then we have a tendency of losing hope. We have a tendency of getting discouraged and just throwing in the towel. But there is a for those of you that may not have watched it, there's a movie called The Secret that's been out a while, and it speaks to the law of attraction and how it manifests, and if you want something in your life, how to go about getting it. But all of this mainly stemmed from what they called mystery school teachings back in the days way back. Many people of higher consciousness that passed our way, such as Buddha and Jesus and Confucius and so many others, knew these things that a lot of people speak about in terms of attraction. It's the way the world is set up globally. There is always a reaping and a sowing. There's always a cause and an effect. There's always a manifestation for everything that occurs, whether you are knowledgeable of this law or not. The manifestation will occur and the manifestation will take place. Um, so there are a few things I want to speak in terms of. I want to speak about the power of visualization, how manifestations occur, uh, thought, intentions, desires, and emotions, how they are all connected and tied into one on various planes. Your physical plane, your spiritual plane, and what ties both of these planes together is the mental plane. For instance, um, you may observe something on this physical plane, something that makes you upset, something that may make you happy, something that brings joy. You're observing this through your physical senses, such as your sight, such as your what you hear, what you see, and then it brings about a thought. Now the thought is what ties us from the physical to the spiritual. So that thought uh, actually causes a manifestation or vibrations or sends out a signal into what they call the ether or the spiritual plane. And what it does is when you think about that feeling, when that feeling causes that thought, and that thought goes out into the spiritual plane, what happens is it brings about another physical correspondence, and hence you have what they call like attracts like. So, if you're feeling happy and joyous and about any particular subject or situation or whatever it may be, uh, what happens is because of the way you feel, your emotions and that thought, it will cause a similar effect to occur. You see, because the thought is the cause. You see, so it will cause a similar effect to come from the spiritual plane that will bring you more of what you are experiencing at that point in time. And the same thing with any negative emotion. That's why it's important not to allow negativity to develop in your life, it's important not to allow negativity to dominate you, because you know, like attracts like. If you focus on negative, if you focus on what's going wrong, if you always complain and about this and about that, is not a state of denial, but if you allow it to get to you, because things will happen, and you would get discouraged, about things. You may be upset and so forth like that. A good book says, "Be angry and sin not." So the thing is, you have to realize that this thing, whatever it is that's causing this problem, this thorn in your flesh, will pass, and you must look at the more positive part of whatever it is that is causing you the pain in your life. It may be your children being disobedient. It may be a marriage that seems to be falling apart. But what you need to do, you need to find the positivity or the positiveness inside your life. It may not be in a particular situation, but whatever is positive in your life. And once you begin to focus on those things that are positive in your life, you will begin to bring more and more of the same. Um, I'm not going to speak too much on this first video, but if you have any questions, like to make any comments, feel free. I've done some extensive study of various texts in terms of, I love to read ancient texts in terms of the Kabbalah. I've read a lot of stuff. I heard Hermes Trismegistus, and just the Emerald tablets of thought. And it just brings you to greater awareness and greater understanding. And I believe that this is the time that people are becoming more of aware of of of, of just the whole everything that matters. Everything that matters. We want a lot of things, but a lot of things we want really don't matter, or shouldn't matter that much to us, as But just encouraging you, you could have, be, do whatever you like. It's up to you. The choice is yours. So be encouraged. You know, um, Hit me up. Let me know what you think about the video. And like I said, if you have any questions, comments, statements, feel free to make them. Any questions, I'll try to answer it. If I can't, if I don't have the answer, I'll find it for you. And until then, ciao.